On my way to turn in the last of the two quests that I forgot to complete, we actually reached where I wanted to go next anyways. Just drop off essential oil shit. I don't care. Fuck off. But yeah, this is the Conjurer's Guild. And here in the Conjurer's Guild, we are to start a quest that is directly linked to one of the jobs that I personally main in this game. So, yeah. From my first one to my main one. Let's go. Well met, adventurer. You are come to Stillglade Fane, home of the Conjurer's Guild. We conjurers harness the power of earth, wind, and water that abound in nature, and thereby weave spells to heal and protect. Ever do we seek noble souls to initiate into our mysteries? Might you be such a soul? Come to join the guild. I indeed am. Then allow me to provide you with an overview of what it is to be a conjurer. Conjuring is the art of healing and purification. Its practitioners harness the power of nature that they might bring about change in the form of spells. Primitive magic, such as that once wrought the individuals known as mages, meeting those with the ability to manipulate aether, has existed since the dawn of time. It was not until some 5 centuries ago that conjuring emerged from this shapeless agglomeration of spells and charms. An event which led to the founding of Gridania. In those dark days, the elementals would not suffer men's presence in the Twelves Wood, forcing our forebears to make their homes beneath the earth, in the great subterranean city of Gilmora. But their desires to settle in the Twelves Wood continued to burn fiercely, time and again, and they sought to curry the elementals' favor. Unlike men and other creatures bound in temples and of flesh, the elementals are beings of pure aether. Recognizing this, the mages of Eld reasoned with their talents of etheric manipulation. Talent for etheric manipulation might allow them to commune with those theretofore enigmatic entities. It took 5 long decades, but our forebears finally succeeded. Their reward? The elementals' permission to dwell in the Twelveswood. So it was that the nation of Gridania was born. Since that time, the elementals have taught us to live as one with nature, speaking into all Gridanians through the hearers, those mages who are able to commune with them. And for their intimacy with the elementals, the hearers would go on to attain greater mastery over the forces of nature. Thus did they conceive the art of conjuring. And that, my most attentive listener, is a brief history of conjuring. If you have a mind to walk our path, I wholeheartedly recommend you join our guild. It would be my pleasure to explain the initiation process to you. Pray speak with me again when you are ready. Well, I am. Is your mind made up? Are you ready to join the Conjurer's Guild? I am. That is well. I shall introduce you to our guildmaster, Brother Isumian. Brother Isumian presides over the Conjurer's Guild even as he serves the nation as a hearer. You will find him in the meditation area within. Go to him and make known your desire to join the guild. Alright. Hello there, sir. How you doing? Greetings, adventurer. I am told you wish to become a conjurer of Stillglade Fane. I am Brother Isumian, Master of the Guild. Before you are formally accepted into our ranks, I would impart to you the principles of conjuring. Pray attend me well. Conjuring is an arcane art that takes life and the living of its domain, Its primary purpose is the salving of hurts and the granting of protection. Adventurers such as yourself ought stand on the front lines of battle. Owing to this, you are likely to find yourself in many situations wherein a capacity of healing would be advantageous. Mind you, there is more to conjuring than that. By harnessing the power of earth, wind, and water, conjurers are also capable of weaving spells that wreak havoc. In terms of sheer destructive power, conjuring may pale in comparison to thaumaturgy, but its capability to defend one against aggressors more than compensates for this relative shortcoming. In mastering healing and purification, not only will you be able to mend wounds and purge affections, you will also be able to breathe life back into the fallen. More than simply healers, yet not true dealers of destruction. Conjurers realize their full potential when they employ her powers in support of others. This, my dear adventurer, is what it means to be one of us. Mayhaps that was too much to grasp upon a simple hearing. But worry not, for the meaning of my words will become clear to you in due time. You will come to understand what conjuring is, that conjuring is not the sole province of conjurer. Should you wish to walk our path, I must need ask that you solemnly vow to embrace nature, to heed the will of the elementals and the 12 wood alike. Can you make this vow? I knew your answer ere your lips had parted. Yeah, I'm no less pleased to hear it. By the power vested in me, I hereby name you a member of the Conjurers Guild. If you would be so kind as to lend me your hunting log, I shall add to it the name of such creatures as would pose a suitable challenge to a conjurer. And to mark this momentous occasion, I present to you this cane. Though it may be odd and withered, it will serve you well as you take your first steps upon the path of the conjurer. Take up your cane, Lusaminia, and present yourself to me once more. I would assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Alrighty. So, as always with this, character, main weapon, equip, dress. And now that that's done, onwards to you. The part of conjurer becomes you, Lusaminia. Without further ado, I shall assign you your first task as a conjurer of Stillglade fame. Just beyond the city gates, you will encounter squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars. I would have you slay 3 of each. Lest you wonder how I could so coolly order the taking of life, know that things are not as they once were. As a consequence of the calamity, and I may add, through no fault of their own, these creatures have become a burden to the 12's wood. A burden it cannot well bear. As a conjurer, it is your duty to carry out the will of the forest, and by employing your power in so doing, you will come to learn something of your art. Go now, Lusaminia, and perform your first task in the name of the elementals. This is one of the only jobs where they actually need to give a good and proper explanation as to why they would send you off to kill enemies before anything else. Because, yeah, her idea of a conjurer is protect and not harm. Not saying that we can't harm, but it's not really our main purpose. At least that's what the game will tell you. As someone who mains White Mage, I can personally tell you that I am more interested in doing harm than in healing others. Call me what you will. Anyways, we more than know how this all works right now. And yeah, this job is another caster, much like a Arcanist is. We just need to take care of a few of his foes, and we are good. Of course, I can't exactly lead because we're gonna get a lot of levels, including our first actual healing art for this class. Cure. The first of many. And one which, as we go later and later on, will not be as necessary. For right now, though, it is what we have, and it is what we have to work with. Oh, I didn't need it. Never mind. Well, whatever. We took care of that. Bam. Bam! And we're already level 4. Because, yeah. Things go quickly in this game. Things go pretty damn quickly. Alright. There's a ladybug taken care of. And once again, the forest fungi are right here. And now we also have arrows. This is a dot. Even though it doesn't do much damage, once it's cast, it will deal damage over time, and that is its main benefit. Being on global cooldown, though, it is very slow to get back to stone afterwards, and in a way, I kind of don't like it. There's level 5. Anyways, take care of this, and then, as always, on to where the enemies for our hunter's log is. We got 2 of the necessary enemies actually right here. Not you and all. Water sprites, just like last time. So, take out them by bam and bam. A lot of bams, apparently. There we go. Also, I can equip these now. So, yeah, one moment. I need to set the hotbar, and then I guess right here. But yeah, we got those, and we also got the Chigo right here that we need to take care of. Another level up. Alright. There's level 7. Still nothing new, though, yet. Next up, right up the road from where we just were, are micro chews. We need 3 of these. Level 9, and we got the most useless ability in the game. Repose. It puts the enemy to sleep. I'm gonna tell you right now, no one uses this damn thing. So we are gonna just go ahead and, bam. Also, back over where the imps are, but not actually the imps themselves. You got these things here. The Seraphid Swarms. We saw them while we were taking out the imps with Archer. But anyways, yeah. Here we are. And I'm getting targeted. Oh boy, I think I'm gonna be here for a bit. One sec. At the very least, I can heal. So that is very useful. That is very, very useful. Now, deal with you. And they're also mages, so they're also casting spells. Sadly for them, they don't have a heal. I do. I do, in fact, have a heal. Alright. there's level 10, but we are... Or, is it level 10? No, it's level 9. Did I say the wrong level earlier? Probably. Knowing me, it is a very sure fact that I could probably have said the wrong one earlier. But yep. That is everything that we can get here for the Hunter's Log in Central Shroud. It is Shroud, right? Yes, it's Shroud. So, with that said, back to New Gridania. Hey, Simeon. Totally didn't take out more than you asked me to. Welcome back, Lusaminia. The elementals have told me of your success. By placing yourself in the midst of nature and seeing it with the conjurer's eye, you have taken your first step along the path to enlightenment. Healing, protection, and destruction. Though our spells vary in function, they all derive their power from the same source. The force embodied in all creation. By gaining a true understanding of these, a conjurer may call upon them to manipulate his environment, thereby realizing the state of being that he desires. Ah, yes. Yours is a familiar look. The very picture of confusion. Be not disheartened, for comprehension shall come in due time. For now, you must learn to reach out the forces embodied in each of us. Pray they hearken to mine instructions. Breathe deep and open your eyes to that which cannot be seen. Feel the myriad light wave around you, and draw upon this boundless reservoir of energy. Take up your cane and use it to lend that energy form. Go forth, my young conjurer, and be at one with the world. Return to me when you have learned to draw upon the forces around you, with the self-same ease you draw upon those within. Level 5 is our next quest, but we are already there, so let's go. Trial by Earth. It is good to see you again, Lusaminia. By the air of serenity that surrounds you, it is plain you have learned to draw upon the energy of creation. I am glad. It is the wellspring of all our power. Yet the energy of creation is not one thing but many. And to call upon all without first knowing each is contrary at its most basic. As a part of your continued education, it is my desire that you now learn about the element of Earth. Make your way to the Blessed Bud in the North Shroud, and there partake of pure Nolanel's wisdom. The depth of his affinity for the elements of rock and soil is all but unique amongst conjurers, and he is a gifted instructor besides. You may be certain of receiving a most enlightened lesson on the subject of Earth. I don't know why that was so hard to say, but I managed to get it out. Alright, now on to North Shroud, which of course means we are not able to finish the 1 through 10 Hunter's Log. Yeah. This is the first time that a 1 through 10 has asked us to go to 3 places, and one of those places we have not been to yet, and I'm not going there just for the purpose of killing one single enemy. Don't worry, we'll take care of it at some point. I should also mention that after this, I'm going to be focusing on these main classes for a good majority of time up until we get them all to level 30. Once they're all level 30, we will be focusing on the other classes and what that I have not exactly picked up, and that will allow us to do some other things for the time being, because yeah, we have been kind of one-minded focus on classes, it feels like, for most of the time. While we are here though, These are one of the enemies that we need to take out here in North Shroud, the Mightlings. Also, our destination is right there, so it works out pretty well. Yeah, but this will allow us time to do other things, mainly. But you first. You seek here in Nola now. Then seek no more, for you have found him. What can I do for you, friend? So brother Lusaminia had bid you come to me to learn the element of earth. That is well. The power of earth is the solid foundation upon which a conjurer stands. I could happily lecture you for days on its intricate variations and properties. But I rather suspect the busy life of an adventurer would not afford the time required for such extended discourse. Accordingly, I shall offer you an opportunity to experience the qualities of earth firsthand, in combat. Now mark me well, Lusaminia, and do exactly as I command. East of here is the ground of he speaks stables. There exists a patch of soil that bears the mark of corruption. Seek it out. When you have found the place, reach out to the focus of the earth's trauma and attempt to commune with it, as all conjurers can. Resentful of your intrusions, the tainted being that feeds unseen upon the energies seeping from the wounded earth shall then appear. Using the power of conjuring, strike it down and permit the land a chance to heal. Much of the nature of earth will be revealed to you during the struggle. Lusaminia, I trust you will return to be a wiser woman than she who now departs. I hope so too. Before we do that, though, let's just take care of you real quickly. So, bam, there we go. And I could probably, yeah, I can put on these damn robes. And we have a new ability, Medica. Medica is a area heal, or a full party heal. That's a better way of putting it. You cast it, and if you got more than yourself in the party, it will hit all of them. That does not mean it is a replacement for a cure, but I mean, if you want it to be, you can definitely make it such. Our destination is up here, however. Up, around, and behind, there is the corrupted soil. And there is the tainted earth spirit. This is a... I can't tell if this is supposed to stay. I don't remember it looking like this, but I guess it does. Oh, also, I forgot another ability. Asuna. Say, I think I have already mentioned it in the past. Cures status ailments that have the little, like, line beneath it, because that means that they can be cured. Certain things such as vulnerability stacks that you get from not doing mechanics in later fights cannot be taken care of this way. Anyways, Nola now. Welcome back, Lusaminia. The elementals whisper of your accomplishments. How did it feel to confront the embodiment of Earth, to endure its onslaught? Has the crushing power of his elements shaken in the very marrow of your bones? Corruption occurs when the land's wounds are prevented from healing. In vanquishing the tainted sprite, you permit the Earth's energies to flow unimpeded, and to nourish the land once more. He did not sense the strength of the Earth's returning. Already the land begins to heal, thanks to your actions. That field will once again bear bountiful crops. When next you have reason to call upon your art, look back upon this task and that which you accomplished. Experience once more the grinding way of the earth's fury, and revel in the memory of life flowing anew, though the land you helped restore. With such thoughts shall you understand of nature's continue to grow. I hope you have been paying attention, Sylphie. See this adventure here? Lusaminia came all the way from Stillglade Fane just to hear my lesson. You do well to learn from our example. If you wish to become a conjurer worthy of the name, you must make an effort to study nature. Do you attend me, young lady? Why should I bother studying nature? I can conjure already. See? You have a rare gift for healing, Sylphie. A wonderful gift. Yet there is more to being a conjurer than... But I don't want to do more. I want to heal. I'm good at healing. You can't make me do those other things. Sometimes I wonder why I even try. Sylphie joined the guild shortly before you came to us. As you yourself just experienced, she possesses a prodigious talent for healing. Indeed, despite her tender years, I know a few conjurers who are her equal in that field. Alas, nature, the very wellspring of her power, holds no interest for the child. And when he should be heads be learning about the land, she prefers instead to wander it, healing people on a whim. You, in contrast, have been a most attentive student. I have taught you all I know of the element of earth. You may report back to Brother Yusumi and tell him as much. If you ask me, the Conjurers Guild has the second best storyline of A Realm Reborn. And Sylphie right there is part of that reason. We'll see more of her in time, but for now, back to the guild. Ah, Lusaminia, you have returned. But tell me, how did you fare under Nolanel's expert tutelage? Have you developed deeper into the earth and felt its suffocating weight? Its life-sustaining vigor? Such experience will serve you well. And have you what else to report? Huh? A fledgling conjurer named Sylphie cast healing magic upon you. How kind of her. I must confess to sharing Nolanel's frustration with the girl. As you yourself have witnessed, Sylphie possesses a natural talent for the conjuring of mending and restoration. Alas, her gift appears to have blinded her to the need for study, and she outright refuses to learn about the natural world. She knows nothing of the element of earth and wind, and is quite incapable of conjuring even the tiniest pebble or the faintest breeze. I have tried upon numerous occasions to explain to her that conjurers who are ignorant of the source of their power pose a risk to themselves and others, but all to no avail. Should she continue to deny the debt she owes to nature, and indulge in ever more reckless display of power, there is every possibility that she will create a dangerous imbalance. Needless to say, I am presently at a loss to know how such an eventuality might be prevented. Ah, a thought occurs to me, Lusaminia. It may be that your encounter with Sylphie was ordained by the elementals. Should you chance to meet her again, I ask that you strive to impress upon her the importance of opening oneself to nature's voice. Mayhap she will listen to you. But we have discussed our wayward young friend's education enough. Let us speak instead of one of my more willing pupils, namely you. The progress you have made does you great credit, Lusaminia. Though you are yet new to the art of conjuring, you are no stranger to nature's embrace. Considering all that you have learned, I hope you understand the true significance of these words. I indeed do. We can grab a few things. I am personally gonna grab these robes. Just because I like them. I mean, they're called robes of healing. What do you expect? Robes of healing means more for afflatus misery down the line. Yes, I'm one of those white mages. For those who have played the game, I go for Blood Lily even if it means just wasting away afflatus charges. But anyways, that's enough of those quests. It is time for us, one sec, to continue our travels throughout Eorzea, and yeah, more story quest time.